Reading this Bible here. You see, okay, that's cool. That's cool. But anyways, what I'm saying is this: yes, we all go. We all have. You're saying congratulations. Everybody have been through our own places. I want to say that we all go through things that in life we must understand. No one's perfect. We cannot be each other. You know what? And I realized that maybe I was a stingy person. I take responsibility. Yes, maybe I have. Maybe you know what? It's not out of jealousy though. I will not be. I'm not jealous of nobody. That's for sure. But God had told me this, and I'm reading His word. Okay, He said to understands people pain. Maybe I was just not reading right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what people go through. But yes, we all go through life and we have to love each and every way possible. Love everyone for who they are. We all have our soldiers and we all here have a purpose in life. And me, I never really am, I'm not here to be judgmental. I know people have a plan, you know what I'm saying? People want to be on top. You know, it's okay. It's okay, and I understand that. It's all well deserved. Everybody's had gone through their rains and storms, and everybody deserves to be, you know what I'm saying, happy, but also, yes, to love. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I understand that. And maybe I was, you know what I'm saying, caught up in my own type of mess. You know what I'm saying? But I can't judge. And I'm not here to. And maybe I made my mistakes. We all do. You know what I mean? But which one's easier? To forgive the sins or keep walking and try, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? I changed my life. It's not that I changed up because you know why? Because I feel like this. Yes, it seems like to me I changed up because people changed up on me in that aspect because I don't have as wealth as much as other people. So yes, it switches. It seems like it switches up. The people switched up on me because it feels like they got more than I do, and I'm not allowed to be a part of them because where's that love at? You know what I'm saying? I wonder where my love's at. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, not everybody's gonna show the same energy. Now, me going with God, they say I switched up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect either. But I do know this. As a person, man of God, though, I might have switched up to better myself as spiritually, while everyone's focused on the bag, you know what I'm saying, whatever case may be. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I had to take the I have to understand to be more mature of myself to understand what is going on. And maybe I'm growing up in spiritually and understanding people more. And I listen, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I listen to music. But I respect the God. I understand that that's what they do in life. I have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I was always unexpected because I feel like I'm not trying to switch up on people because with Jesus, you love more. So, I mean, I'm not switching up them because, you know what I'm saying, but I don't want to be part of that. It's not because I'm scared, whatever have you. It's not a trap. It's more like, for me, it's like I'm trying to get people out of that out of that cycle because he says this and I understand. I respect what they love and stuff like that. I respect that 100%. They made it that way and they came from a far away. But we all have to come to, we all meet God at his feet. You know what I'm saying? We're going to all have to. I mean, regardless of what you believe or whatever case may be, I'm not here to make you settle for less, and I'm here to give you more. You know what I'm saying? More to have God and not lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I want you just to have the everlasting life. And I'm glad that I respect that you make the money for that. But once it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want the devil to control anybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you could still make it, you know what I'm saying? And be provided by God. Understand what I mean? But see, you can't let it control you. I don't want to control nobody. You know what I'm saying? If they're happy, let them be happy. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want it to control them where the pride gets in the way. And when that pride, it's okay to have pride, but not really. It's actually one of those ones he said, don't let pride get in the way. He said that. He said, be humble and everything else. It's okay you brag about, you can have better than me in the music. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I just want to express in a way. I know you have your ways to express, to lift up people, and I have my ways. We all have different ways. But we all must know there is only one God and there's only one key. You know what I'm saying? That's Him. He's the only way through out of this. Am I hating? No, I don't have to hate. I shouldn't have to hate. There shouldn't be no anger or bitterness in my type of body. You know what I'm saying? We have free will. You know what I'm saying? Free will. And I understand that. We have our slip-ups, but we get back up. And I'm just trying to come to an understanding of this whole world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be going crazy. I'm not here trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make some gospel into some sense of, like, you know what I'm saying, not gossip or not cause rumors to destroy people. I'm not trying to take you away from your shine, take away from this. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have your heart settled with love. You know what I'm saying? Yes, love. But then when you tear down somebody saying, yo, you're better than them, how is that love? That's not, to me. Yeah, you made me want to fire them up to make them better, but some people know it does draw curses on people where people feel down. And how can we come as a whole world to be in line with Jesus? You know what I'm saying? With love, God is supposed to be love. So I mean, yes. But other than that, I just feel like sometimes it can lead to destruction of what people talk about, and you see, but it's not to take anything away from you. It's more like to reset our minds or renew your mind to become more spiritual with God and build a relationship with Him. And don't ever forget where we came from, to be able to remember your first true love, the one who created you before you had the luxury, before you had all of that, before all that. And you make more music about, you know, saying money, but it's okay to make music about that. It's free will. But we all need to learn to continue thanking God in our music, thanking Jesus in our life. And you know what I'm saying? Not let the evil control us. Some people are brainwashed. Some people need to wake up. Some people are already woken. Some people are already following Christ. Some people are lukewarm. Some people are this. Some people that. Some people just know, you know what I'm saying, to trust in God. And, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, not be judgmental. Some are. It just the way you use your words, you know, condemns. And I'm not trying to condemn nobody. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to satisfy everybody, I found myself in what I need to do. And, you know what I'm saying? That's me, just being me and just learning how to open my heart again. Because I've been hurt too, you know what I'm saying? And we all go through it. And it's hard. There's no life is, listen, not easy, not a walk in a park. But we all have our responsibilities in life. We all have a purpose in life. But, you know what I'm saying? And yes, and about you making money, you are fulfilling biblical prophecy where the income is just more and more and more. But as well to, you know, make your, water turn to wine, like to make it renew your mind, to show you the love of God at the same time, you know what I'm saying, doing that. But make it more about God and put Him first before anything else. We have to do that to, you know what I'm saying, come into better understanding. And it's not hate. I'm not hating. You made your way. You made your way. You did your thing. You did all that. You know? And, you know what I'm saying? So if I want to live happy, you know what I'm saying, just step away from music, or when I want to do it, I just want to do it, we shouldn't have to, music should be team effort, not an individual. Lift each other up. Not tear each other down and say, oh, you're never going to make it. I'm better than you, or this and that. That's not like music, man. This is you. I mean, it's like, why can't we all be, if we could get around with family and be thankful for just a holiday, you know what I'm saying? Because usually we all busy making microwavables and, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, and then put our heart and soul in one good cooking. Why can't we do this, do an everyday thing? Why can't we just make it where, be thankful God every single day? You know what I mean? Even though you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, just give it a chance. Because I know you've been through it rough. But sometimes, you gotta let, just, even though you've been through that ride and look where you came from, but you tend to forget who gave you that strength, who gave you that drive. Not just you. Of course, you're going to say you, but there has to be some there that you stay strong and you're alive and you're be able to do what you do now. You know what I mean? Get up and snap out of it. Because when you keep on talking about you're glorifying one over God, the one that created all of us from Genesis, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's like it's building a relationship with him, and then if he's about love, then you shouldn't let that be a pride or ego factor. Why do we war? Why do we get in those arguments? Is it really that ridiculous? It's ridiculous. It really is. As a people, as us, as we, as individuals, instead of making just America great, what about making the world great again? Or make a world, at least pick up the mess before the landlord gets here. You know what I mean? Before he gets here, let the Father become happy. We're supposed to be his children, you feel me? And what a father do with his children? Pick them up every time they ride that bike. Yes. But get them back up. Burp up the baby with, all of that. And it's got to be a right way. I'm not perfect. I will never claim to be perfect. And you know what? Tears run in my eyes because I feel it, the presence. I feel, you see, we need to have the Father of truth, not the Father of lies. And as the fathers of you guys, I understand, you got to understand, relate to God and Jesus as the Father, or Yeshua, whatever you want to name him. Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, the one who helped us out, sacrificed, died for our sins, and forgive them not know they do, and but we're the Lord and Savior, but also the Alpha and Omega, beginning and the first and last, God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. To only have the Holy Spirit, you have to have love. God is love, love is God. So therefore, to love, you to have that you have God. And two, Jesus came in the flesh. So they're able to renew your mind and think like a father, or be a king of kings, he is. And he's the God of gods, the Lord of lords, whatever the case may be. He's the one that we're gonna meet. And we know that there's gonna be some, if they don't wake up soon, they're just gonna, and hey, we're all gonna feel bad. But there's some people that will eat, some people that will drink. Sometimes, we can just give the helping hand. That's all we can do. But that doesn't mean I was switched up on you because I'm getting you a helping hand on the other side of things. I may be broke. I may not have everything in the world. But what matters is the most is the word. Because the heavens and earth may pass, but the words remain. And you got to have that in your heart. John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his own God's Son. Whoever believes in him should not perish, have everlasting life. Are you thankful? I just want you saying, well, you have this, you take that in heart. Because I don't want you to perish. I want you to have the everlasting life. You're saying, instead of hating me, be thankful. Be thankful. You know what I mean? It's not a flesh thing, it's a spiritual thing. Yes, there's people that, get high, smoke weed. You know what? If they do it, wonder this: could you do it in a sober mind? Like, I mean, can you be sober? It's like wine. Can you, like, without being silly or getting caught up in the wrong things? Or does it make you drowsy? Does it make, whatever the case may be, can you handle it? Like certain things. Or can you, you know what I'm saying? Tobacco, that's a plant. Weed is a plant. All of that stuff. Do what we condone? There's some people don't condone it. Some people do. Some people here and there. You know what I'm saying? As in, saying as a, what you call it? A talk, a conversation, or once in a blue moon type deal. You know what I mean? But we can't keep beating each other up, condemning each other. Because if you condemn, guess what? You will be condemned. But if you get them to see the light, you get to feed them love, that's what you'll get. What a father do with his little kids. Let's say a father of two or three, four. Okay, now as a father, you would punish that one, or would you ground them all the same? No, they deserve accordingly of handling the things, but you will want them to do the right thing, right? So therefore, what I'm saying, is just like that. Yeah, I mean, you put them in the corner for timeout, whatever case may be, or take away social media, take away the phones, take away whatever case may be. Especially if they have school, of course you give them phones. But like, saying, if they're, off school, if they punish, you take away the phones first. That's what they want the most. And then give them the Bible to read. Even as a punishment, you know what? Give them the Bible to read. To renew their mind. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Make them write a verse or something. Make them learn about the Bible as the discipline. You know what I'm saying? Not the punishment, just to read the Bible, but use it in a good term. You know what I'm saying? Use it in good ways. Use it to be fruitful. Use it to be, let the Father, him talk to the children. And you talk to him too. That's where you have to end up talking to. Let his words be. And let them learn like that. Because this is the Bible, the Holy Bible, is the greatest technology you will ever have. It tells you the future and all. You know what I'm saying? You may agree, you may not. But I'm just saying, though, if we were to really think about it, no one could judge anybody's sin. But there is, things where, time to this and time to that matter. But let me ask you this. If we all loved each other really, why anger at each other's throats? You see, we shouldn't have, if we could honestly love each other, we wouldn't have to go through all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta love ourselves, but we gotta love God first. Remember our first love. What we came with, from the dirt and the ribs, from Adam and Eve and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you say they ain't no God, then you're a fool. You're a fool. Okay? If you say there ain't no God, even the fool of fools, that knows there's a God. The one that some people think that, no, he knows there's a God. He goes through it, he knows. But what I'm saying is, to wake you up, you have to see that. There is one. It's only one God, that created everything. Put everybody in, in this world. Free will, whatever. Give them drink or whatever case may be, or something to eat, give them this stuff right here. Make them study the Bible or whatever case may be, as a punishment. Instead of on the phones, instead of doing that, what we need is social media about this. We get all on social media and practice this while we have the chance right now. And guess what? I guarantee you, if you want to put money up on this, I guarantee you. That's how I trust in my Lord. I don't gamble, but what I'm saying is this. God could change your life if you let him. And you have no answers for anything. But you put your trust in him. Because you put your trust in everything else. And nothing works. But I guarantee you, and I stay thankful, saying, give him his time. I guarantee you he will change your life. Don't limit him. Don't do the false. Even if you think it's right to say, God, I need you to renew my mind, period. And this is for the people that know. If I don't know you, I don't know you, Lord, come to me. You know what I'm saying? Come to me. You know what I'm saying? I may not know who you are, but just come to me. I need you to make it come clear. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you continue to do that and say, God, if it's not of you and if they ain't the real God I'm supporting, let me know. I just need you to come real to me. And then he will come real to you. And you continue to do it. Some things don't happen overnight. Trust me, believe. You have to make it continuously, of course. But he will. He will hear your prayers. He will love you. You know what I'm saying? We all have to follow through. Because guess what? Hey, you know what? I do this because I hate you, right? Okay, fine, I hate you. I hate you with a passion when I give you this. That's why I egg you on to do this. Because your biggest hater is the biggest supporter. So if I'm your hater, well, I'm your biggest supporter to make you read this. And become one with him. If that's the case, if you want to look at it like that, then that goes for everybody. We all have responsibilities in our life. We're either fathers and mothers. We're either daughters and sons. We are grandparents. We are, case may be. But understand, I just want you to follow along. And when I do rap, I don't make it or about I myself. I thought you will follow along and say I and then pretend it's like you. Understand what I mean? Like when I put I this and this and that, I don't mean to sound narcissistic. I just feel like if you were to word it like it's yourself, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do that like that. I don't do it like to make it just about myself, but make it like also relatable. Like, if you read it, when I say I this or whatever this, I don't trying to make it to myself, but to relate. Like, saying like if you read it, I this, like read it like this, you know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking it's about me, I just want you to also receive it as it's like you talking to yourself or whatever case may be. Like you follow along. So, I mean, if you guys that's how people get me confused. I don't mean to be narcissistic. I mean, it's just how I write. I don't mean to. I just feel like if you were to read it like it was you writing it and you follow along, you know what I mean? But I don't try to make it myself or about me, you know what I'm saying? It's not my intentions. I mean, I may be a single person and be myself as an artist, but that I means so much, you know what I'm saying? That you and I, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, if you were to read it, you know what I'm saying, it'd be I'm talking to I, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, I'll put Sebastian Willie in, whatever the case may be, but that's to be me. But I mean, as in when it says, oh, as a child of father, you know what I'm saying, I become this and, you know what I'm saying, I am a warrior, I am this and that. That's also for you. But when I say my name is Sebastian, whatever, then that's what I'm talking to myself. But all around and all in all, you kind of get what I mean. But that's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to startle nobody. It's my points of views, and I just, maybe if you did, we all did that, you know what I'm saying? What could possibly go wrong? I'm just saying, guarantee you, if you do that, if you gave it a chance, I guarantee you'll feel so much better. I guarantee you this whole world will change. You put it all into him, like the real deal. King James Version, whatever the case may be. Red lettering, you do that, we all coming good. We all coming to his feet. And don't be scared. Like you see, don't be afraid. You tell me I'm afraid to do what others do, but not really. I did it. I have. I mean, I'm not saying I do exactly what people do, but when I rap and stuff, I rap what other people rap or whatever do music about, because I do that just to show you, even when I went out my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be my lifestyle forever. I have every right to change how I live. It's called growing and maturing. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we could do this together. It's a team effort, man. Men and women. Same example. Kids love each other. That's why they're excited to go to school. Sometimes see their friends. But there's much love though. I mean, it's not hate at all. If you made it, you know what I'm saying? It is love. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you made it. But let me do me. As to do me, maybe you want to see me, you know what I'm saying, amp up me, say, dang, you fire too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You fire too. Not saying like, saying I don't mean to be like that. I don't mean to be like, for fame. I don't need to be the fan favorite. I don't need to be like that. But I mean, we elevate each other, hold each other's hand, elevate each other up, and then make it more positive, influential, and give more credit due of God than ourselves. Just saying though, because it's more to ourselves. I learned that the hard way in my life. That's why I am today who I am. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm not trying to take any away from the Bible. I'm not really trying to take anything words from it. I'm just trying to teach a relationship of you to understand, to get to know him more. But other than that, God is my first love every single step of the way. He keeps me strong. He could keep you stronger, even stronger. And then we didn't have to go through this route. May go to the different costs, but hey, we all have our pains. Pain is pain, right? Heartbreak is heartbreak. Stomach ache is stomach ache. Slip up is slip up. Get up is get up. You know what I mean? We go. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. That's all it takes. And guarantee you, guess what? Once you find that way into him, he will, and you go find him, the King of Kings, it's in your heart. Trust me, life will be so much better. Guarantee it. God is amazing. Try.